Who's ready for the SteelFist Fight Night main event? You guys absolutely rock. Thank you. You make my job easy. I love what I do. Fight number 15 is your professional main event of the night. Brought to you by another set of professionals, Jones Subwoofer Solutions, JSS, the biggest bass and the best in the audio industry. Check them out on Facebook. Been with us for a while. They are good at what they do, Jones Subwoofer Solutions. They are hooking you up with a professional main event, again, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. It's a long time. Coming out first, fighting out of the red corner, standing 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds, and making his pro debut. Doing it for One Hit MMA. Let's hear it for Vincent, the King Wright.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, making his way out to the cage right now is Vincent Wright. This man is 31 years old, standing 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in 135 pounds on the money. He is coming out here with a perfect professional record of 0-0-0. So what do we know?
One of those doses, got to go.
All right, now, where is he training out of?
Team One Hit.
Team One Hit. What do we know about Team One Hit?
Well, if I haven't already told you how great they are all night. No, he is training over there at One Hit. He's been there for quite some time. He's fought here at SteelFist multiple times, and Vince puts in a lot of work. Vince is a high-level fighter. He came to us, I believe he trained the team Alpha Male beforehand in California. And I can't wait to see him make his pro debut.
Well, I know his last 2 fights when he was still amateur were here in SteelFist, and they were both wins, and they were fantastic. He did a great job. His first one against Jaden Shuey back in, I want to say, September of 2022, and then he had a pretty impressive win against Jacob Banuelos, Snake Banuelos, same year, I want to say in December of 2022. He hasn't fought since then, so he's had just over a year to work on this pro debut. And I'm excited to see how he looks tonight. I'm excited to see what his opponent looks like.
Agreed, me as well.
All right, and his opponents are for your main event. Fighting out of the black corner, standing 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 134 pounds, with a current professional record of 2-3. Doing it for Absolute MMA. Let's hear it for Thomas, the T-Train Prestriedge.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have Thomas T-Train Prestriedge walking out right now. He stands 5 foot 9 inches tall. He is 30 years old. He weighed in at 134 pounds, and he has a pro record of 2-3. He is representing Team Absolute. What else do we know about those guys?
Well, Team Absolute, you got head coach Rob Hanley right behind him over there. He is a phenomenal coach. He's been in the game for a long time. He was one of the OG Utah originals here.
Yes, yes.
I believe he's a bearing jiu-jitsu guy. He's got the Muay Thai background. So he's been, again, training fighters for a long time, since back before I was an active fighter over 20 years ago. So
a high-level fighter.
Yes, yes. So he's a great guy. He's an absolute wealth of knowledge. One of those ones you really want to have in your corner when you're fighting.
Yes.
But what I love about Thomas is that he's one of the most trainable guys you're ever going to meet. He is so actively attuned to his coach in his corner during his fights that it's kind of remarkable.
Like a joystick.
Yes, kind of. It's great to see. Now, yes, Thomas T-Train only has 5 professional fights, but he had 16 fights previous to that as an amateur before going pro. He's been actively fighting since 2013. He's been doing this for a decade.
Well, and this kid, you see him normally, and he's kind of a very unassuming kid, and then he's able to kind of flip a switch.
Yeah, well, he's very technical.
Yes.
Almost everything he does is technical and methodical, and it's amazing to watch. He's one of my favorite fighters over the years that we've gotten to commentate on. I enjoy watching him. Not biased on who I think is going to win. I just enjoy watching Thomas fight. Now he is coming in off a win against Ethan Goodwin in Tough Enough out in Las Vegas, and that was just back in November of last year.
Well, I had the pleasure of talking to both of these two in the back before the fight, and they had quite the differing opinions. When I talked to Vincent in the back and said, "How are you feeling?" and he said, "Quite gay," like in the happy way.
Right.
And that's great. Then when I talked to Thomas in the back, "How are you feeling?" "About ready to murder somebody."
All right, well, let's see if that happens. Thomas coming in with a lot of aggression.
He's ready to murder somebody.
Right.
And Vince is responding.
Great combo, great flurry.
Beautiful start to this fight.
But again, you see Vincent doesn't seem too fazed by that. He was able to throw a nice right hand, and he was also counterpunching off of those shots by Thomas Prestriedge. Ooh, cup shot. Thomas is like, what? I don't think
that I catch him.
I don't think that. I'm not saying I don't think that he did get him there, but he doesn't think that he got him there.
Yeah. He didn't feel it on his foot.
And that's something you definitely feel.
Yeah. So it's early on. Honestly, I don't think either side saying anything that's not accurate. From their own perspective, that's what happened.
Yeah, and that's not going to turn the tide of the fight either.
Exactly, that's the point. So early, it doesn't make a difference.
Ooh. Beautiful counter with that right hand by Prestriedge.
Yes. Well, he's doing it on those leg kicks.
Great exchanges from both of these guys.
It's hard for me to tell you what's going on. It's so active.
Well, and they're both landing a lot of shots. It looks like Thomas is maybe landing a little bit more, but both of them are landing effectively and clean.
Yes, it looks like Vincent's stopping the combos, and then Prestriedge still continuing, and that's where the Prestriedge is landing an extra one or two.
Right.
But they were both being effective with their strikes.
Right. Well, and what I've been impressed with Vincent when he's getting hit with those flurries from Prestriedge, he's throwing back. He's counterpunching. He's punching off of his back as he's pedaling, or even against the cage like we just saw.
Yeah.
Ooh, another nice combo by Prestriedge, though.
Prestriedge just throwing multiple hands. He's throwing multiple shot combos.
Ooh, beautiful. You got Vincent Wright lands a nice shot and then just eats a handful.
That jab.
Finishing with that nice back spinning elbow attempt by Wright, but man, those combos, those flurries that Prestriedge is throwing and landing is just impressive.
He has a pace on him, and he's throwing with more volume, and more is getting through.
Well, and not a lot of people are used to that in a lot of these, in MMA specifically. They're used to kind of 1-2s and people looking for that big, heavy knockout.
Not volume.
Yeah, or they throw a little bit of volume so that they can set up something else. But Prestriedge is throwing volume with the intention of throwing volume.
Yes. And it's being effective?
Oh,
it's effective.
Very. Ooh, nice big right by Vincent.
Now this is new for Vincent. Vincent has not done 5-minute rounds yet, so it's a little bit different for him.
But he has had over a year to train for that.
Yes. And before the fight in the back, to be honest with you, I was telling him it's no different. It's the same thing. Don't worry about it.
Same thing, just a little longer.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Same thing, just a little bit longer. He's got a couple more weapons. But
and he fought for the title.
Yes.
Back when he was an amateur, which is also 15 minutes.
Yes.
So
just staged differently.
Yeah, you just have a couple more breaks in it.
Yeah, exactly.
But again, the volume that we're talking about earlier with Prestriedge is just it's impressive to see, but you're seeing Wright kind of adapt to that. And Vincent's kind of throwing his own volume, his own flurries that have a lot more volume than what he was earlier in.
Well, he has to.
Yeah.
You're going to have to keep up.
Prestriedge, as he's getting punched, is still throwing his combo. He's not stopping it.
No, not at all. That's what I'm saying. Prestriedge keeps continuing with his combo.
Vincent Wright doing a good job staying outside of the reach on that last little attempt. And now Prestriedge is making him beat him.
Some of those are getting through.
A lot of those, most of those were elbows too, landing.
You can hear coach over there telling him, don't give him space. Don't give it to him.
Ooh. Again, nice little flurry by Prestriedge.
Yep. There's a 10-second click.
The volume and accuracy that Prestriedge has been able to throw
this round,
has been just completely impressive. Now, you've seen Vincent Wright land some good shots here and there, but Prestriedge, I think, just dominated that round. 1 with volume and 2 with accuracy.
Agreed. I definitely think Prestriedge got that round.
I do too. Now, doesn't take anything away from Vincent Wright because he was in the fight the whole time, landing some big shots of his own. But again, the volume and the accuracy of Thomas Prestriedge's hands is just, that
what
had
you
to
were
have
just
won
seeing
that fight.
right there out of Thomas Prestriedge. You're definitely seeing Thomas landing at a greater clip.
There's those elbows.
They're fighting their way through.
Yes. Well, again, even when he's getting hit by Vincent Wright, when Vincent's trying to throw a counterpunch and lands the counterpunch, Prestriedge is still continuing with his combo, with his
jab is getting through early.
Yes.
And when that jab is getting through early, it's disrupting the timing of Vincent.
Yes.
So Vincent's got to figure out a way to put his puzzle pieces together and get these shots to land. Slip that first jab, land some to the body. Whereas Thomas Prestriedge just needs to keep doing what he's doing.
Oh, absolutely.
Keep up with the volume,
Yeah,
just
don't
like
change
that.
a thing.
Just like that.
Don't change a thing.
What he just did is why he's winning this fight.
Good head movement by Vincent Wright.
Yes. But you're going to have head movement with a rip too. You can't just slip it. We need to rip it too.
Is that love note?
Still trying to figure it out. Vincent's finding a little bit more range. T-Train staying busy.
I do love that Vincent's not afraid to get in that exchange with him, though.
No, Vincent's never been afraid to get into an exchange. He kind of likes him a little bit.
Well, he's throwing off of him as well. You know, he's not just getting hit. He's in an exchange. He's throwing his own hands while he's getting hit too.
And the fights that I've seen, he's landed pretty well coming off those. I think that's where he got his finishes. Were in those exchanges, and he just got the better of them at the end of the day. So I know he has some confidence in his hands.
Ooh, that pressure.
Again, here's that pressure.
The volume, too. Prestriedge just doesn't stop. When he's within range, he just keeps going.
Elbow, body. Just keeps moving, keeps moving.
Ooh, nice shot by Wright, and then immediately followed up by some big hands from Prestriedge.
Well, when Prestriedge crowds him, Vincent has a hard time landing.
Well, Vincent landed the first strike on that one, and as a response, Prestriedge just closed that distance, started flurrying. You got Prestriedge's coach over in the corner yelling, "We'll take that 4 for 1 all day."
Yeah, all day. Let's go.
Prestriedge landing about 4 shots to every one that Vincent's throwing.
Well, and that's the volume that we've been talking about all fight. Is Prestriedge is a really good volume.
Yes, and again,
accuracy.
That's the biggest thing.
I mean, he's not just flailing.
Yeah, and he's not throwing hands at the shoulder and hitting gloves. He's landing the majority of these throws.
And we're going low, then we're coming high. We're changing things up.
Yeah. Good parry.
One thing I haven't seen as much is that many leg kicks.
Like those? What Vincent doesn't really throw a leg kick. He throws the stomp. He's pressing in towards the kneecap. Whereas you've got Prestriedge throwing the actual leg kick to the outside of the meat. Ooh, nice jab.
Kind of settling into the fight.
He's just waiting for an opening.
Yeah.
But I think both of them. You can say that about both fighters too.
Agreed. Yeah. No, I think on both sides. I think they've kind of settled into it. Now they're just finding their moments like this.
Ooh, again, you got those.
Look at all those punches. Look at that volume. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep, a good finish on that exchange by Prestriedge, going for the head kick instead of the leg kick, going high instead of low, but switching things up like you talked about earlier. I do like one thing I've seen a few times is Prestriedge will throw the jab or the cross, and Vincent will parry it, and then that could have been dangerous. And you'll see Prestriedge paw that lead hand and throw the jab over the hand, so it doesn't get parried. Ooh. 10 seconds left. You're going to see a big exchange here. All the way to the end of the round.
Yep.
There's a little bit of blood coming out from the left side of the bridge of Prestriedge's nose.
I see it. I see it.
Luckily, it's not pouring like a fountain, which a lot of times when you have cuts on the face, anywhere on the face, it's going to bleed a lot. That thin skin tends to let out a lot of blood. You're not seeing that from this cut, so I think it's something that Rob's going to be able to stop pretty simple, and shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, no, the doc's in there. The doc's kind of taking a look from a distance, trying to see how it's going. Now, going into this third round, I definitely think Vince needs a finish in this third round. Yeah,
well, he started coming alive pretty effectively, probably the last 20 seconds of that round, with that back spinning elbow or back fist, and landing a little bit more in that exchange right before the 10-second taps. So, yeah, I think he does need to finish in this round, because I don't think that he's up any of the 2 rounds. But he's definitely putting on a hell of a show, and if he stays as active as he was towards the end of the round, I think that there's a possibility that he could do that.
I think he could definitely get the finish.
Yeah, he's got really heavy hands. He's very accurate, just like Prestriedge. The biggest thing that Prestriedge has going for him is the accuracy and volume, yes. Ooh, nice try on that spinning elbow again.
Almost caught him with that.
Close. There's that paw I told you about. He paws that hand down and then throws the jab over the top. Head, body, head.
Yep. Very technical.
Again, right with that stomp.
He's throwing that 2 to the body pretty effectively.
Ooh, good head movement by Prestriedge and thrown right to the body.
To the body.
He's
throwing it to the body very effectively the last 3 times.
Slipping the punch and going right to the body. Now he's up top. Look at the left side of the upper abdominal area of Vincent Wright. You can see it starting to starting to swell a little bit and turn red from those punches. Nice, good exchange. He's definitely targeting that part of the stomach.
Yep. He keeps coming back there. It's landing.
It is, and it's to the point where it's going to start getting Vincent's arms down.
Yeah.
You kind of saw it on that last exchange. He went to the body with that shot and then threw a left hook and landed it. So. Prestriedge's corner telling him to get in his face.
Keep that pressure on. It's been working the whole round, and it's been working the whole fight.
Great combos. That
Vincent
volume
comes in and gets caught with 2 or 3 and has to back out.
Well, like his coach said, we'll take 1 for 4 all day. Every time, all day. Is that back spin fist again?
Yeah, he's going back to the well on that one a few times now.
Prestriedge landed some good shots. There's some of these flurries that Prestriedge is landing, and with the body movement of Vincent Wright trying to get out of it, it almost looks like he's about to get knocked down, but it's just his movement of trying to get out and escape that flurry. But my eyes are getting wide and expecting someone to drop real quick, and then all of a sudden he's back on his feet, just at a different angle.
He's just slipping and moving.
Yeah. No, he's doing a great job. It's just with that flurry, though, with that volume that he's getting hit with, while he's moving like that, it keeps getting me anticipating the knockdown.
Well, I would say Prestriedge is definitely winning this round.
It's been winning the whole fight.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to go down. It'll probably be 30-27 at the end, would be my guess.
If you were wrong, I would be surprised. Now, again, there's still enough time in this fight for a finish. Either way, one or the other.
Oh, yeah, there always is. Vincent can always land that heavy hand, that heavy knockout.
Yeah. And we've seen it so many times in fights throughout the years that someone's completely winning the fight, dominating, and get knocked out towards the end of the fight or at the end of the round.
Well, and that's why you got to stay in it. See, like that.
Big right hand by Wright.
Yeah, that was a big 1-2.
Another great combo. Didn't land as many on that, but again, that volume was still there and putting that pressure on.
He's moving forward. Forward. Second clip.
All right, we're gonna
see the end.
A little bit of action here. Beautiful way to finish a fight. That was a hell of a main event.
Great fight.
All 3 rounds, constant action. Way to go. Both these guys showed a lot of technique, a lot of heart, but personal takeaway from that, Thomas Prestriedge is a beast.
Yes, he is. He is a bad man.
All right, let's take it to the cage. Find out who the judges say won this fight. See if I'm right, see if you're right, and make this thing official.
Toe action. Make some noise for the red corner, Vincent the King Wright. And let's hear it for the black corner, Thomas the T-Train Prestriedge. Well, I got your attention on behalf of everybody at SteelFist Fight Night, all of our amazing sponsors. We love you. Thank you for coming out, spending your Saturday evening with us. Please come back and do it again sometime. Get home safe and enjoy the rest of your weekend. March 16th, we'll do it again, but before we do that, the suspense is killing me. We gotta punch it into the computer. We gotta check it twice. Passing notes in the cage gets me in trouble every time. All right, can I get both fighters to the center of the cage? Please, everybody here, make some noise for your main event. Here are your scores. Steven Farragher with a score of a 30-27. Dan First with a score of 30-27. Rich Montanez with a score of a 30-27. Your winner by unanimous decision. Out of the black corner, the T-Train!
All right, I'm here with your winner, Thomas Prestriedge. Holy crap, man, that was a hell of a fight. I think you threw more punches in that fight than anyone else combined all night, man. How are you feeling right now?
Fucking fantastic.
Did anything happen in that fight that caught you off guard?
No. Few of his overhand rights hurt, but I didn't give a fuck.
All right, man. I love watching you fight, man. You are entertaining as hell. That was a hell of a fight. Is there anyone you want to thank?
Oh, there's a lot. First, I'd like to thank the man above, Lord Jesus Christ. And then my number one fan, my mama. And then everyone who came out to support me tonight. Everyone who always has my back. Thank you guys so much. And of course, my fucking corners. I fucking love you all. Thank you.
All right, brother. We gonna see you come back and do this again?
Oh, fuck yeah.
All right, man. Congratulations. We can't wait to see you come back. You have a fantastic night. And everyone give it up for your winner, the T-Train, Thomas